Hey guys, Nancy here. Hope everyone's doing well. Continuing on from yesterday's video, we're going to cover the black cards from New Capenna. So let's get right to it. So the first one, Angel of Suffering, 3 colors, 2 black for a 5/3 flying nightmare angel. If damage will be dealt to you, prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. Not too bad. Is Phyrexian mana considered damage? Body Launderer, 2 colors, 2 black for a creature, ogre, rogue, death touch. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, Body Launderer connives. Whenever Body Launderer dies, return another non-rogue creature card with equal or lesser power from your graveyard to the battlefield. Seems pretty powerful. Cemetery Tampering, 2 colors, 1 black for an enchantment with Hideaway 5. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill 3 cards. If there are more than 20 or more cards in your graveyard, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. That's actually really decent in certain decks, especially the big ones, the big hard-hitting mill decks with Dredge, because you can really get to that point pretty early, and you can get a free. You can get more cards in your graveyard, and you can get a free expensive cast spell, most likely. If you're lucky. Yeah, feels pretty good. You will be a threat if you play it, but Corrupt Court Official, 1 colorless, 1 black for a 1/1 human advisor. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card. Straightforward, it's pretty much a wrap. Crooked Custodian, 1 colorless, 1 black for a 3/2 over rogue. Crooked Custodian enters the battlefield tapped. 2 mana for 3/2 enters the battlefield tapped. Yeah, that's normal. Cut for Profits with X and 2 black sorcery. Causality 3 at the. Okay, that's actually insane. And you draw X cards and you lose X life. That's insane, and that art is absolutely a nightmare. Oh my god, is that guy still alive while they're carving him up? Jeez, he must have owed a lot of money. Cutthroat Contender, 1 black for a 1/1 vampire warrior, pay 1 life. Cutthroat Contender gets +1/+0 until end of turn, activate only once each turn. Doesn't feel that good, but it's a 1 mana 2/1. But 1 mana 2/1s already exist without having to pay 1 life. Unless paying the 1 life means something in this set, but I haven't seen anything yet that supports that. Deal Gone Bad, 3 colors, 1 black for an instant. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Target player mills 3 cards. Instant is pretty good. Demon's Due, 3 colors, 1 black for an instant. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards, and you lose 2 life. It's instant as well, but it's not that decent. Instant does make it a lot better, but it's still very expensive for what it does. Dig Up the Body, 2 colors, 1 black for an instant. Causality. Actually, it digs 4, doesn't it? Still pretty expensive. 4 mana. Nah. Demon's Due is getting better and better on my list, but it's still taking up a 4th slot, and you're being pushed pretty hard for that kind of stuff. Dig Up the Body, 2 colors, 1 black for an instant. Causality 1. It actually still is good, by the way. This is still good because for 4 mana you dig 4 cards, which means it's better than like a Phyrexian Arena, at least in the first 4 turns of the game. After turn 4, 5, 6, because Phyrexian Arena will have to take 4 turns for that to happen. Dig Up the Body, 2 colors, 1 black for an instant. Causality 1. Mill 2 cards, and then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I don't know. That's just digging. There's just a lot of digging in this set by the looks of it in your graveyard. So graveyard hate is going to be a very big pain. Dusk Mangler, 5 colors, 2 black for a creature horror. At the additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, discard a card, or pay 4 life. When Dusk Mangler enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature, discards a card, and loses 4 life. Each opponent. Sorry, I just realized it's 7 mana, so it better do something good. And it does say when it enters the battlefield, which means you could put this in a blink deck and get some really painful value. Yeah, that's actually pretty insane, but it'll be on the top end. You're pretty much banking on this card surviving and bouncing in and out. Extract the Truth, 1 colorless, 1 black for a sorcery. Choose 1. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a creature, enchantment, or planeswalker card from it. That player discards that card. Target opponent sacrifice an enchantment. Not bad. Fake your own death, 1 colorless, 1 black for an instant. Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains when this creature dies. Return to the battlefield tapped under its own control, and you create a treasure token. That is insane. That is really, really good. Wasn't there one that did Undying? But this is actually better than Undying. Because you get a combat trick. Undying does mean it comes with a +1/+1 counter, but you get a treasure token, a combat trick, and the creature coming back for 1 more mana. The treasure token, yeah, like I feel like this is actually better. So maybe you want both of them, but this feels pretty strong. Gerda Goons, 4 colorless, 1 black for a 4/4 ogre warrior. When it enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 black rogue creature token, and it's got Blitz, 3 colorless, 1 black. Graveyard Shift, 4 colorless, 1 black. This creature has splash as long as there are 5 or more mana values among the cards in your graveyard. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. 5 mana for a instant speed return a card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah. You had to jump through some hoops. Grizzly Sigil, 1 black for a sorcery, causality 1. Choose target creature or planeswalker. If it was dealt non-combat damage this turn, Grizzly Sigil deals 3 damage to it, and you gain 3 life. Otherwise, Grizzly Sigil deals 1 damage to it, and you gain 1 life. Yeah, maybe. Illicit Shipment, 3 colorless, 2 black for a sorcery, causality 3. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle. 5 mana to find 2 cards in your library. Get a sack. Oh, that's expensive. That's almost like 8 mana. Never mind. At least 7 mana. That's pretty expensive for what this card is trying to do. Incriminate, 1 black, 1 colorless for a sorcery. Choose target creature spell. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by the same player. That player sacrifices 1 of them. Pretty cool. Sorcery butt. Join the Maestros, 4 colorless, 1 black for a sorcery, causality 2. Create a 4/3 black ogre warrior creature token. That's not bad, but it's still 5 mana. That would have been so much better if it was 4 mana. Why wasn't it 4 mana? It's not that broken. They should have made it 4 mana. Maestros initiate 2 colors, 1 black for a 3/1 human citizen. 4 colorless, 1 blue or red, and exile Maestros Initiative from your graveyard, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Not bad because you get to do it when it's in the graveyard. It's a blocker. It's actually pretty good for limited, but obviously that's about as far as it goes. Midnight Assassin, 2 colorless, 1 black for a flying Death Touch 1/2 Vampire Assassin. Oh, bad. I am starting to feel so bad for that other vampire that was doing everything. I think it had Death Touch, Lifelink, and Flying, but it was 3 mana, and it was a 2/3. But the thing is, it was also an uncommon and actually good. But this is good as well, because Flying and Death Touch means that they're going to have to sacrifice something pretty decent to get through to you. Murder, 1 colorless, 2 black for an instant destroy target creature. Decent for, most limited. Nightclubber, 1 colorless, 2 black for a creature, human warrior. When Nightclubber enters the battlefield, When Nightclubber enters the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn. And it's a 2/2, and it's got Blitz 2 and 1 black. That's actually really good. I was tongue-tied for a second because I was trying to figure out if it was 1 creature, but it says literally all your opponent's creatures get -1/-1 for 3 mana. A 3 mana 2/2 human warrior with Blitz. This is insane. Or am I reading this wrong? This feels really good in a human and or warrior deck. It pretty much gets rid of other people's tokens. And you can blitz it to discard a card and draw a card. Or draw a card and discard a card. Rafine Silencer, 2 colorless, 1 black for a human assassin. When the Silencer enters the battlefield, it connives. When the Silencer dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is Rafine Silencer's power. It's a 1/1. So 3 mana for a 1/1 that can take out a 1/1 by itself, but if you pump it up somehow, you can take out something bigger. It's tough, but it does say die, so yeah. It doesn't say like when it leaves the battlefield or something. Revel Ruiner, 3 colors, 1 black for a 3/1 Menace Cephalid Rogue. When it enters the battlefield, it connives. Rogue's Gallery, 2 colorless, 1 black for a sorcery. For each color, return up to 1 target creature card from that color from your graveyard to your hand. That actually feels pretty good. Sanguine Spy, 2 colors, 1 black for a 2/3 vampire rogue with menace and lifelink. There you go. That's a tough one to get around. 1 colorless, sacrifice another creature. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, you may pay 2 life. If you do, draw a card. That's a bit of a hoop to jump into, but once you jump into that hoop, you could just go crazy with that. It doesn't say once per turn or anything. You can just go crazy. You can just lose all that life. But it does say pay. So if you had to pay 2 life, and maybe, actually now I think about it, the Phyrexian mana is probably also pay. So paying 2 life doesn't mean you get to just avoid that. Shadow, and I think if you can't pay, you can't cast it. So yeah. Shadow of Mortality. 13 and 2 black for a 7/7 avatar. If your life total is less than your starting life total, this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the difference. Oh my god. Wait, isn't this just that 13/13 thing, but even worse? Shakedown Heavy, 2 colors, 1 black for a 6/4 ogre warrior with menace. When Shakedown Heavy attacks, defending player may have you draw a card. If they do, untap Shakedown Heavy and remove from combat. Cool. Tavern Swindler, 1 colorless, 1 black, 2/2. Wait, we've seen this one. We've seen this card before. I've seen it before. Pay 3 life, flip a coin. If you win the flip, you gain 6 life. Tenacious Underdog, 1 colorless, 1 black for a 3/2 human warrior with blitz. 2 colorless, 2 black for pay 2 life. And pay 2 life. So when you cast it from your graveyard you may cast it from the graveyard using its blitz ability. So this guy is literally a reusable human warrior that you can just kind of chuck over and over again, but it is going to hurt and cost you a decent amount to do it. So yeah, depends on if it's worth him entering the battlefield, I guess. Vampire Scrivenery. I don't know. 4 colors, 1 black for a vampire warlock. Flying. Whenever you gain life during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on the vampire. Whenever you lose life during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on the vampire. Alright, this is the payoff that I'm thinking about. So this is the one where you gain life, you lose life, she gets bigger. And it doesn't say. You can trigger this card 20 times. You really can. If you have multiple different gain life and lose life triggers, then this thing can become a 5/5, 6/6 in your turn after you play it, as long as those are not mana abilities. Whack, 3 colors, 1 black for a sorcery. This spell costs 3 less to cast if it targets a white creature. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Nice. That's actually not that bad either. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to do another 2 more recordings. I'm going to go camping over the weekend and give you guys something to watch. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.